What's up, Facebook Live? In this video today, see if I can get the connection a little bit better. I wanted to discuss how the only power that you really have in life is in taking conscious responsibility. And let me kind of extrapolate on exactly what I mean by that. Like, if you look at the word responsibility, it's essentially the ability to respond. And in life, you can't really control everything that happens to you. You can't control everything that happens in your experience, but the power that you do have is in choosing how you respond to it. So you can choose to resist it, you can choose to complain and make it into a problem, or you can choose to embrace all that arises, right? And I think in life you find that the universe rewards certain behaviors and does not reward other behaviors. I don't want to say punishes, but it just doesn't reward other behaviors. So the universe rewards you when you choose to take conscious responsibility, and that is to respond to life and your experiences in the way that you so choose, as opposed to responding unconsciously and automatically, which, when you fall into this pattern, you fall into negativity, you fall into complaining, making yourself into a victim, feeling as if life is against you as opposed to working with you, right? So you fall into this unconscious response pattern, and you're not really taking conscious responsibility for your life. So you can't control everything that happens, and I know a lot of people who are into the law of attraction might, disagree with that and say, oh no, if you focus positively, control all your thoughts and everything, then you can control everything that happens. But I would say, in my experience, I have never observed that to be the case, and I have never met anyone who was able to control everything that happened in their life experience. It sounds great, right? And we love when people, tell us that we can control everything, because it gives the ego a sense of power and certainty. But it doesn't exist. So your only power lies in how you respond to life. And then when you are able to take control of your response and essentially just stop resisting what is occurring in your experience, then all of a sudden things start to work for you. And taking responsibility also has to do with simply aligning yourself with what is in your best interest, with what is most in alignment with your divine purpose in this life. So maybe being around certain people is not in alignment for you, and you just kind of passively accept it. You're like, well, these people are just the ones who are around me right now, I just have to accept it. No, you don't. You can leave. You have the power to place yourself in a situation that is best for your highest evolution and growth, for the flourishing of your spirit in this life. So you can choose to put yourself in an environment that is conducive to your highest self being realized in this life. And back to what I was discussing of how the universe, it will reward certain behaviors and ways of being and not reward others. So when you are, for example, being of service, when you're giving freely and selflessly, the universe rewards you for that. When you give and expect nothing in return, but you're just like, how can I be of service? How can I help people? How can I give? When you move into this space, all of a sudden things start working for you. But when you're in the opposite space of what can I get? How can I take? When you're in this scarcity paradigm of lack, all of a sudden things aren't working out for you. It's like Jesus said, the hungry don't get fed. Those who have, more will be given to them, and those who have not, even what they have will be taken away. So if you are in a space where you feel like life is against you, you might be kind of depressed, you're down, you're like, what am I gonna do? Well, ask yourself, how can I be of service? How can I help people in this moment? Like me making this video, I'm assuming maybe this will help someone in their experience. And I love making the video and expressing my heart, what is on my heart, what is on my mind. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, bro? Oh, we gotta connect soon, Kevin. There's Kevin. Yeah, so the universe rewards certain behaviors and ways of being and does not reward others. For example, your diet. When you eat foods that are aligned with nature, aligned with life, that have a certain informational or vibrational nature, your health flourishes. You feel amazing, you feel vibrant, you feel alive. When you're eating cooked, dead, processed foods, you feel like shit, basically. Because that's just, you could say, the law of karma. That's just the nature of reality, right? So it's all about just aligning yourself with thoughts, with people, with environments, with foods, with everything that you are taking in through all of your senses, aligning yourself with the highest attunement, the highest frequency of everything that you are taking in, and then you begin to feel uplifted in your experience. You begin to feel really fucking good. You begin to feel that natural state of joy and peace and love that is really your birthright. And so that's really taking conscious responsibility for your life. It is choosing to respond to this moment, whatever is transpiring, in a way that empowers you, right? In a way where you are in a space of love and acceptance, and in a way where you are directing yourself to that which feels most in alignment. You know it feels most in alignment because your heart beckons you in that direction. So that's my message for you today. Thank you, Robin. I'm glad that I could convey this message. I hope you're all having a blessed day. And I know in life, you know, it's like nothing ever really goes your way perfectly. That's just how life is, you know. And I think it wouldn't be as fun and challenging. It wouldn't push you to grow as much if everything did go your way. Like, it would be kind of boring, right? Like, I love how that Alan Watts talk where he talks about how, you know, if you could dream a dream, right? Say life is a dream, you could dream a dream. For a long time, maybe you would dream a dream where you get all the greatest pleasures, like the food, sex, like whatever you want, riches, everything. And you live that for lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, and then you're just like, I'm starting to feel really empty by this. It's like I'm getting everything that I could desire, but it's empty, it's meaningless, right? Because it's expected. There's no challenge in this. There's no evolution or growth. So eventually you would start to dream a dream of suffering, of challenge, of adversity. And that would be more captivating, more interesting to you because there's a challenge involved in that. There is that which pushes you to evolve or expand or transcend limitations. So what I want to say is learn to be grateful, learn to be thankful for the adversity and the challenges. Learn to accept that you're not always going to feel amazing. You're not always going to be in perfect acceptance of what is arising, but you can choose to align yourself with the space within you that is always accepting of what is arising. Because there's a part of you that already accepts what happens before you even can mentally contemplate whether you accept it or not. It's already accepted. Why? Because it's happening. So you can align yourself with that space. You can breathe easy. You can forgive yourself for everything that happened in the past, and you can choose to direct yourself where you feel called to in this moment, where your heart pulls you to. You can align yourself with all the frequencies, energies, the people, the food, the thoughts, everything that is conducive to your highest evolution and growth. You have the power to do that. So take conscious responsibility for your life. Respond in the way that you choose. Choose love, choose peace, choose happiness, choose to flourish and become your highest, most evolved self. That's my message for you today. I love you guys. I hope this video was of value to you. If you guys need help in literally anything in life, I would love to provide service, be of service for you. So just feel free to reach out to me, connect, even if you just want to talk, connect in some way, whatever, it doesn't matter. I just want to give and be of service. So I love you guys, and remember to stay in the flow, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Kevin, what's up, homie? We'll connect, Kevin. All right, I love you guys. Peace.